Hey guys, Tanna here with another SINoALICE video. And I gotta admit, this video was actually prepared like 5 days back, but I was kind of distracted this week with a lot of stuff happening lately. You know, like looking at new computer parts, that sort of thing. Okay guys, I get it. But anyway, we finally started our game with the NieR Automata collaboration, which has been long awaited. And it really does have a lot of stuff to do, which I covered in one of my previous videos I uploaded, not actually yesterday, but a few days ago. I was surprised myself that I managed to upload 2 videos in that day, which I was actually hoping to do so in the future. But in doing so, maybe I kind of burned myself out a little from making that many videos in a day. I mean, I usually do at most 1, or probably like 1 in 2 days. So I was actually trying to aim for, 1 a day or maybe even more, but probably not the best thing I should be doing. But we'll see how it goes. So if you want to have a recap on the overview of NieR Automata event, be sure to check that video out. I'll leave the link below. I know by now most of you probably already figured out the details of this event, and I'm really sorry for the super late upload. I intended for day 1 release. I've been like guilty almost every single day whenever I don't upload, but so I actually intended for day 1 release so you guys can have ample of time and information to plan out this event, though of course we still have like 2 weeks before this event ends. And also a new Alice banner is dropping tomorrow, which I will be also making a video on that as well. I feel like generally the answer is gonna be a yes pull for her if you are a support, especially if you want a main sorcerer. I mean, there's not a lot of sorcerer job out there. And I mean, like, damn, just look at her. With that being said, let's talk about what is in store for today's video. I want to go deeper in details for the farming event, which is called the Memory of Dolls. Okay, let's just head to the story mode event and just see what the event is all about. We already know. I've been farming for like 5 days so far. It is the normal. Okay, so this is called the Memory of Dolls collaboration event, which I feel like it fits the theme of the game. So there's a total of 12 verse in normal and also hard as well, but still not released yet. This is an interesting event with stories from NieR Automata. Admittedly, I did not actually play NieR Automata despite liking the character design and hearing many good things about the game. I managed to complete the story event for normal, okay, as you can see here. And what we've gotten so far with the new stage was being released just today, which is 4, 5, and 6. But as mentioned, the rest are still locked. Okay, this is 3 days, and then this is 8 more days. As you guys have noticed, I was actually around 52,000 points in my last video, and actually just within a day, I was actually planning to do that video. I actually went up to 70,000, which is quite a huge jump in that short period of time. I mean, within a day, I boosted up almost 20,000 points. But after day 1, my progression definitely slowed down a lot. I mean, I still managed to push a little by a little. So as you can see right now, okay, wait, this is not where I am right now. Let me just... Okay, so as you can see right now, I'm at 75,000. And I actually managed to clear Conquest verse 2 with some randoms. Okay, it's not actually here now. It's not the time. I mean, it's like almost 5 AM right here in Singapore. I mean, I should be sleeping, but I told myself that I really have to upload this video and start making videos. As of today, the break is definitely too long. So I managed to clear Conquest verse 2 with some randoms, which was around my power, 70,000 to 80,000. I actually just clicked search and then I just went in. Probably lucky, I don't know, but we actually managed it pretty well. Even right at the end, nobody actually took a lot of damage. Probably really great support. But really got to have everyone in and using the boost for wind weapon at the boss stage especially. That wind damage boost really helps with the farming. Okay, so for today's video, it's gonna mainly talk about this event, especially in regards to what to farm for, in particular what to exchange in the metal shop to help you power up in a short time. You guys probably have already changed it, but for those of you who have not, please continue to watch as I'm gonna talk about some of the exchange stuff and the stages and things like that. I mean, ideally this was supposed to be uploaded on day 1 on the event, which I have already done the preparation right after I was done with the previous event overview video. Okay, let's move on and start by going through the metal exchange via this website that I usually use. Okay, right about here. Okay, if you can see here on the left. Okay, so I believe these blue dots actually mean available also for global as well. So when you click that, there's actually a global option on the settings. You can actually click Japan or global, if you want to have an overview. Just click Japan, but as of right now, it's in global. Okay, so for medal exchange, let's click to the medal exchange page. These are the medals available right now. If you click this, you can actually see what they have in JP 2020, 19, 18, 17, etc. So we came back to global, which we only have like 7 of these medals so far. Of course, more to come. It means like 4 years of content. Okay, so let's head over to NieR medal. Okay, these are the list of things that we have right here. Okay, really straightforward. Crystals, 2000 medals, definitely worth grabbing these, but I would definitely do that probably closer to the end of the event. Since my priority right now is to increase my points over everything else. And then next up, we have 2B Breaker Arcana card, which is 5000 medals. I would probably grab this closer towards the end of the event as well. Okay, next let's take a look at the nightmares. Yeah, I already prepared this. So if you just click the total power, these are the nightmares available for global right now. Okay, so you can actually see like what's their max stats. So library whips hitting by quite a bit at 8000. You can actually have an overview. Okay, Gluttonous Aries, the Gacha Nightmare, which is almost 7000 at max stats. Okay, so for the event nightmares available are actually Simon right here, and then Machine Lifeform Gun and Machine Lifeform, 3 of which are highly recommended, especially if you're free to play, since we wouldn't be able to get a lot of gacha nightmares. My personal recommendation is grabbing all 3 nightmares, okay, right after the pipe, which I'm gonna be talking about later. Okay, so just to illustrate the point difference, 8 nightmare, gacha nightmare, 8 and gacha nightmare, okay, right here. And this right here, this is a free SR nightmare that we have in global right now. Obviously farmable via this event is maxed at 4,900. Okay, Simon 1152 points. Okay, wait, let me just go to details. Okay, right off the bat, Simon 1152 points even before leveling anything. You get 1000 points, bam, straight away. When you equip, 1000 points straight away. And then 3099 max level before evolving. So realistically, we should be able to get her up to 3099 stats. Okay, that's 3000 extra points for you. And then 3883 after evolving. And then finally, after evolving and MLB, 4963. But realistically, we'll be able to get her safely to 3883, after evolving and using materials and all that. Okay, stats wise, for a non-paid, non-gacha, this is the best one we have in global right now, which is, farmable. Skill wise, is basically the free-to-play or budget version of Aries, which greatly reduces the SP cost of all skills for all allies. A really strong buff, especially in Colosseum, and especially if your guild do not have any Aries. Click back. Okay, next to look at is actually Machine Lifeform and Machine Lifeform Gun. Okay, these two. Okay, the highest here is actually S, so you cannot actually evolve them because Machine Lifeform, which is actually great since you can actually save up on your materials, evolving materials. Okay, you can see that she's just below Dracilla, okay, even after her max evolution and all that. So let's click on Machine Lifeform Gun. They're roughly around the same stats. So right off the bat, when you exchange for Machine Lifeform and Machine Lifeform Bracket Gun, the base point is 800 plus 864 right here. And after max level, you get 2.2k-ish and almost 2800 max LB. Okay, max limit break. Interestingly, this nightmare cannot be evolved. Skill-wise, Machine Lifeform reduces the effectiveness of enemy fire attack skills, which is great for the current event. I mean, it's definitely niche overall, but right now we can actually use it. And then the next one is Machine Lifeform Bracket Gun. Interestingly, it actually has 2 different effects for Story and Colo separately. Story is wind type enemies take moderately increased fire damage. There is no niche content I can think of for our events right now, except the wind evolution stages. As for Colo, its skill is moderately increase the hit rate of Colosseum 8 skills for all allies. This is actually useful because it helps increase the chance of Colo 8 skills like Dauntless Courage, bracket 2 to trigger. Okay, so grab 1 copy each at this base. Okay, 4,700 and 700 is definitely worth the medals. So if you got 1 copy each, you can get around 7,500 with all 3 max out before evolving. Okay, it's gonna take a lot of farming, but if possible, try to also grab their dupes to max LB them for the extra stats, especially if you're free to play. If you're paid players like a dolphin or even a whale, then obviously this will not benefit you as much as the rest of the nightmares that is available out now. But free to play players, we definitely wouldn't be able to grab that many SR nightmares, so this might actually be a viable option despite the high cost. Also, side note, once you are strong enough, try to farm for the Conquest Nightmare, which actually gives you a nice boost of 3,000 points after evolving and maxing out. But that is probably gonna be ending really soon. So next we'll be taking a look at the Emil's Conquest, which will be coming tomorrow. So other than that, I want to talk about probably the first thing that you should be getting, which is Iron Pipe Gang Rise Up. Okay, so this Iron Pipe would probably pay by itself at the end of this event. I mean, provided you are farming a lot for this event, which you actually should. Also, as mentioned in my event guide video, they do have bonus medals for NieR weapons equipped, but if you want to max LB them, you probably need to farm non-stop for this event, which I believe most of us are not trying to wipe out the whole store, but maybe valuable stuff like those I mentioned above. And of course, the usual stuff worth grabbing like those Colosseum gems, evolution materials, be very important, which especially those that you need right now to quickly evolve your weapons and armor. So you want to try to farm as much as possible to grab those level 4 dragon shackles, which you definitely need a lot, and since it's the rarest drop, it's definitely worth grabbing. And actually the value of the skills isn't that great, but I mean, we just need a ton of that, so feel free to exchange that and then evolve your weapons so that you can become stronger as well. So basically all the level 3 and level 4 evolution materials, including the armor, you should probably try to grab them because it's really valuable. Just a friendly reminder, it actually costs 45 AP to run advanced stages, evolution materials, and it's only a small chance to drop those materials. On the same note, on top of all this, try to grab the level 3 and level 4 ones as well. It's gonna be a lot of medals, but you should be farming non-stop for this event. Okay, next let's head back to the game. Okay, I want to talk about the event stages. Okay, let's hit the normal first. Okay, where to farm for what? Okay, first thing obviously for medals. Okay, medals. Every stage will drop medals, and in normal, medals are the only thing that is gonna drop. Okay, so for verse 12, it's gonna cost you 15 AP to run one stage, and it will drop 60 base medals, so 4 medals per AP. I have weapons that actually add up a total of extra 50%, those 50% so far, so I'm getting 6 medals per AP for this stage. But if you can actually run hard, it's actually better to do so. Okay, at the point of return, they actually drop higher medal than the normal stage. Verse 12 is actually verse 4 hard, right? So for hard 4, it's gonna cost you 12 AP and it's gonna drop you a base medal of 49, which translates into like 4.083333 medals per AP. And since these stages actually drop armor, it's definitely worth running them as well. But of course, you need a strong team to actually farm auto for all these stages. Personally, for farming stages multiple times, I prefer just running auto, or just simply spamming the first and third skills, since the third skill is actually more like to refresh the weapons. So on top of farming medals, the next thing you want to farm for, the only thing you can actually farm for are the armor. If you haven't already done so, try to farm for the armor, especially the one that you're intending to use for your main job. For example, I'm most likely gonna main Breaker, simply because I have mostly L swords here. Okay, you can see I only have like 6 L weapons, and then 1, 2, 3 of which is swords, and of course the rest of the weapons here. So I feel like most of the time the game actually decides your role more than you actually get to choose your role, if you get what I mean. I have a guildmate that actually put 10 SR support weapons and only 5 SRs. He was actually considering making the switch, but ultimately feels like it's really wasteful because of the amount of materials already invested in DPS weapons. It won't entirely go to waste, but still, those leveling and evolution materials would have been better on your main weapon. So different stages in hard mode are gonna drop different weapons. So I mentioned, different stages in hard mode are gonna drop different armor. Okay, in verse 1, they're gonna drop headpiece for Paladin, Gunner, Sorcerer, and Mage. Verse 2 is gonna drop headpiece for Breaker, Crusher, Minstrel, and Cleric. Even these first 2 verses are actually different drops. And it's gonna drop the chest piece for verse 3 and 4 in the different sets, so on and so forth for the rest of the stages. There are a total of 4 types of pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So honestly, I don't know what's in verse 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably something else. Okay, basically alternate between these 2 types of armor for the following slot armor, etc. Okay, chest piece, leg piece, and finally hand piece. So anyway, the highest we can do right now as of recording is hard 6. Actually, it's still a lot because I couldn't complete verse 5. Okay, so verse 6 actually uses 14 AP and it gives you 70 base medals, which translates into 5 medals per AP at base. We will be able to run hard 7, 8, 9, and then finally 10, 11, 12 in 8 days later. Once again, I could be getting 70 medals at a cost of 14 AP right here, which is the current highest stage so far. On top of that, I will be able to farm for the leg armor, which I'm hoping to do so soon. Okay, not right now. Okay, now here comes the problem. At 75,000, I can't actually auto verse 5 hard right now. In fact, I can't even manual hard 5 right now with the rating of 85, aka 85,000 right now. So I guess right now the solution is to arrange with your guild, preferably via Discord or something, and take turns to host and clear hard 5. And I heard that for some reason, hard 6, this one right here, is actually easier than hard 5. Like how you attempt and clear the conquest, but since it's 4 AM, right? Okay, actually it's 5 AM right now, I can't possibly wake my friends up just to run hard 5, I'm gonna attempt that probably tomorrow when everyone is up. Okay, a simple explanation why 5 is hard, because it's Simone and she's probably like a mini boss so far. So they usually like to slot in bosses in between stages. So verse 5, boss. And verse 8 boss. And then finally verse 12 is also Simon as well. So it's just gonna get harder and harder. So my guess is 6 and 7 will probably be manageable after, you know, verse 5. And 8 is gonna be really hard. And 12 as well. For the video, let's go to Meta Exchange and see what I actually have done. Okay, I still have 7,000 right now. I actually went to exchange 2 of the remaining pieces, which please do not do that. Only after exchanging it, because I was hoping to get a set item. Okay, then I realized, okay, just click this. The set items, Machine Life Form and Emil's Hunting Spirit is set bonus. It only increases skill effect against Machine Life Forms and Emil. So it doesn't actually say anything about enemies like Simon or the other stages bosses. So I guess this set is actually, you know, for us to prepare for the upcoming Emil Conquest, which will be releasing tomorrow. And you should be probably focusing on farming this event first. So the Emil Conquest will be releasing tomorrow along with the new Alice Sorcerer banner. After the 1 hour maintenance, of course. That being said, please, you know, do not get the armor from the shop, since you'll be able to farm for this event. I mean, it's, you know, 700 medals to actually exchange for the armor. When you should probably be able to farm them and get a lot of dupes from this event anyways. Okay, so I feel like I rambled long enough. I believe I have covered all, if not most, of what I wanted to 5 days ago, but of course added some new stuff which just dropped today as well. I mean, it's not actually that much. Other than that, I guess that's all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support as well. Hope you guys enjoy this video and hopefully gain something out of it. Subscribe for more SINoALICE video. More is definitely coming. I'm trying my best to, you know, churn out more content in the next couple of days. Since there's actually still a lot of things to cover in this game, which is awesome. I mean, more content is definitely better for everyone all around. And like this video and comment right down below what do you think of the collaboration event so far. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.